This is David Manvelato, odds and match three colors. It is June 6th, 2024. Okay, this is going to be a super hot play alert, and I think it's a great way to show you how the mobile app is going to work as well. And it's a good practice session. Okay, so I'm looking at Texas right here, and Texas has the brown and pink hitting constantly. If you look at last month in May, you can see where, look at that, just all over the place, brown and pink, right there. So I'm going to go back to June here, and what hits the most is 912 and 822 hit regularly. So 912 has hit this week, right, on Tuesday, all right, and I'm going to isolate 822 to show you that it's overdue. All right, so 822 is isolated, and we currently are in June 6th right now. It is almost a week. Tomorrow will be a week when 822 has not hit. And if I go to the prior month, let me just do that. Okay, you could see 822 has been hitting like multiple times a week. Okay, except for this one right there. Okay, previous month. All right, look at that. That's been hitting a lot too. All right, multiple times per week. So we come back to June, all right, and we have like almost 1 week hasn't hit. It's about to hit. So keeping that in mind, that 822 is about to hit. And when you look at the chart here, a lot of times when you don't have a certain color that has not hit for a while, a few draws, and then all of a sudden the color hits, like here, pink, it tends to, another pink tends to follow it, okay, soon after. And if you go down here, you can see how far down 822 is. It's looking at it in the calendar is one way, but then when you look at it here, you can see how far down in the draw count it is, right down here, which was May 31st. All right, so it is due to hit for sure. It could hit next draw, but it's due to hit any draw now. And pay attention to this miss here. We could be looking at a hit right there, okay? And if I do this, okay, I'm going to go to the mobile, right? Mobile section here. And I'm in Texas. And I'm looking at this here and want you to pay attention to, yep, miss here with the L1 default. We're looking for a hit to come out. Also, look at the past three winners here, okay? Now, I want you to keep something in mind. 822, pair sum 822 does not have high. Does not have any high numbers. So when 822 hits, it's going to come out with a low in the first number position. Okay, you know what lows are from 0 to 4. Highs are from 5 to 9. All right, to pick 3. So if we're looking at a hit here, remember, if there's a hit here at L1 default, it means one of the past three winners will have the digit that will show up in the next winner in the first position. So if we have a low in the first position, look at what the low is. If lows are from 0 to 4, it's only a 1 or 2, a 1 or 2. Now, think about this. We are on L1 default page here, right? Meaning it's all mixed, right? It's sequential, right? One after the other hits, right? Look, right? There you go. From morning, day, evening, night, okay? If we isolate, right, 822, right? Because we're saying 822 is going to win. Next draw or within a few draws. If it wins next draw, that's what we're hoping for, next draw. And I usually do within 3 draws. But anyway, if it hits next draw, 822 will hit with a low, first number position, right? First digit position. It must have a 1 or a 2 in it. So when we isolate this, okay, 822 must have a 1 or a 2 in it. Okay? So let's go ahead and isolate that right here. We isolated it, okay? Now, okay, hold on. This is, I isolated the zeros and ones. Let me put this back in here like that. And then we'll go back and isolate the 0 ones, and I'll show you why I did that. All right, and there. Put that back here. Okay, so this is the pass. This is 822. Okay, and we have a miss there. Hold on, let me refresh this and just go back to 822. Just give me, make sure we get the right one here. Fix this, and then we're going to isolate 822. All right. Okay, that's what I thought. Two misses. All right, so you see here, you have two misses, so that even gives you a high probability that a hit will come out next, right? Now look, what did we say? We said a 1 or a 2, right? Remember, here's L1 default page. We said a 1 or 2. All right, look, there's the 1 and there's the 2. It creates a higher probability that when 822 comes out, it's going to be a 1 or a 2. When you isolate the pair sums, okay, the digits that will come out next, okay, if it's going to be a hit, must match L1 default. They must be in here. Makes sense, right? Because whatever winner comes out in L1 default, right, it's going to be the same winner that comes out in here when the isolated pair sum, right? So it has to have the same first digit. And the same first digit is here, 1, 2. Now, this is a great play because let me show you. And this is how the mobile app is going to work when we release it next week. We're looking at singles, and I say singles because if you look at L1 default here, okay, you could see that doubles already hit right there, okay, and see doubles has already hit 889, okay, so there is double could come out again. I mean, especially Texas is known for doubles, but it creates a higher probability that a single could come out. So if we think about single coming out, all right, then we're looking at singles here, starting with a 1 or 2. So we choose single here like that. Then we're looking at a hit coming out here, right? Because we got miss, miss. We do this. Hit. Look, there's only two of them here. There's on the left side, there's a hit, hit, and there's a hit, miss. The other ones start out with misses. We want the hits starting out with the hits. So we'll start with this one, hit, and we'll go, what? Pink. We're just looking for pink. When it comes out pink, we're looking for 822. There is 822 right there. And look at the numbers that came out. The first digit is 1, okay, and 2. Only 2 here. You got 279 and 278. Now let's look at hit and miss. Hit and miss. No numbers. No numbers at all for 822. So it's telling you if hit comes out here and it's a single number, then we're looking at here, okay, one of these numbers here for hit, hit. Okay, so we're looking for hit, hit coming out here, which is possible because there's a miss here on the left-hand side, M3C. Now if I do doubles, let's see what they got for doubles. All right, doubles, 822. Here are the doubles for 822. Look at that. You got the ones, starting with the 1s and the 2. Okay, that is pretty cool. And let's go for hit, miss. No numbers there. Oh my goodness, what a play this is. This is an awesome play. So doubles, because you got very few numbers. And I'm going to show you how you could help reduce these two. So you've got, I showed you doubles for 822. Doubles are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I showed you the singles that could come out, singles. Okay, 822 does not have triples. All right, so there. So those are the numbers that you have for 822. Okay, so if 822 hits next, those are the numbers that can win. Okay, let me show you something else here, how you can look at them in a different way to see if it's 102 may hit first. If I turn off everything else and leave the 1 and 2 digit on, I can see the pattern better, okay, with 822, and see what would be overdue. All right, so I'm turning all this off, and we have singles. I'm going to keep the doubles in there. I'm going to keep everything else except this. Look at this. It starts with low, 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 low. My goodness. Low, high is due. Low, high is due. All right? Low, high is due. Could we get another low, low? Yeah, we could get another low, low. It could, but look, with the low, low, look, it could be 1 and a 3, because look, Here we have the 1 and a 2, right? 1 and 2s with the low, low. The only difference from 1, 2 is the 1, 3. 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 4 if we come out with a low, low again. But there's a high probability that it could be low, high. If it's low, high, then look what we have here. Low, high, higher probability to be 189, 179, 279, okay, and 278, and 169. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers have the high probability of hitting next. If you go with the doubles, these are all low, low, okay? So it creates an even more higher probability that we could be seeing a single coming out with hit, hit, okay? And it could be one of these, 189, 179, 279, 169, 278, okay? But you have very few numbers here to play, so that is not bad at all. In addition here, if you look at the first digit here, it's front. FSB is front split back. But look at it this way. Front, 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 split, and back is due. Okay? So if you look at it that way, look, you have only one split. Look at that. It's confirming it. 189, 179, 279. Right there, right in front of you. Look at that. Back right there, 278. It's confirming it. Okay? So this is low probability than the other ones. Look, it's not confirming FSB. Look, split right there, those three, and that. 4 of them have even a higher probability than the rest to hit when 822, if 822 hits next draw. Okay? Numbers change after every draw. All right? And I wish you the best.